Hi, this is Lil Jennifer.
And I'm Scorpio.
We welcome you to this very special edition of the Classics Cafe, which is called Beyond the Beat.
The series will feature periodic interviews with DJs, musicians, and independent music artists that have obtained success in the music industry or trying to do so.
The series was created by my co-host and BFF, who also serves as director and executive producer. With that said, we're proud to showcase the independent artist Silver Blue, a Virginia resident, as our very first guest.
His debut album, which is entitled Falling In, Falling Out, was released on May 21st of this year, and he joins us to discuss why he recorded the album, the messages being conveyed in certain songs, and what he hopes to achieve as a producer, singer, and songwriter going forward. To kick things off, this is the title track, Falling In, Falling Out. Enjoy.
The past behind me, the future ahead. Wanna make the most of the ground that I tread. Who has the right to stay? Who needs to go? Examining here and now, life's ebb and flow. Looking in the mirror, do I love who I see? Wants to become of the better part of me. Do I know who I am? Does it matter at all? Trying to rise above instead of taking the fall. Falling in, falling out, trying to learn what life's about. Falling out, falling in, knowing I'll never be the same again. My one companion is music, it's never let me down. Even when I ran away, had to get out of town. My name and my honor is all that is true. A man behind the curtain, that's what I think of you. Is it a disgrace? Is it redemption? Making amends or moving on are the only solutions. Picking up pieces, putting them away. I'll make sense of my life one of these days. Falling in, falling out, trying to learn what life's about. Falling out, falling in, knowing I'll never be the same Holding on to hope, guess it's all I have left. They say that love is life's greatest gift. I'm not one to argue, not one to disagree, but that gift is meant for others, not for me. Falling in, falling out, trying to learn what life's about. Falling out, falling in, knowing I'll never be the same again. Falling in, falling out, trying to learn what life's about. Falling out, falling in, knowing I'll never be the same again. I'll never be the same again.
It's a pleasure to welcome you inside the Classics Cafe, Silver Blue.
Thank you, Scorpio. It's great to be here. I appreciate you having me. And it's a pleasure to meet you, little Jennifer.
Okay, I have to start off by asking the obvious question. What's the backstory on your name?
Well, in late 1988 or early 1989, I received a import single from Swedish band Roxette for their what was to become their worldwide breakthrough, The Look. And back in those days, we would have B-sides on singles. And the B-side was a demo of a track that did not make the album called Silver Blue. Now, interestingly enough, when they released the video album for the Look Sharp album, there was a video montage for Silver Blue made up of live performances. And in my mind, after listening to the lyrics, the meaning behind the song was being willing to give up everything you have to be with the one that you love. And that struck such a chord in me that I immediately took that on as my NIM, my pseudonym, as it were. And that's basically what I have been known as since late 1988, early 1989.
Did music play a big part in your life as a child or as you got older?
Music has always played a large part in my life. When I was growing up, my dad was an armed forces radio disc jockey, and we would play a game where he would put the needle on the record, and I would get a penny if I could name the artist, and a penny if I could name the song before the vocal started. Needless to say, I had amassed quite the penny collection before Dad finally went broke and said, okay, no more of this, son.
Falling In, Falling Out features some very personal, poignant, and powerful songs. What's the significance of the title, and how long did it take you to record the album?
Good question, Scorpio. When I started writing in January of 2025, I didn't start thinking that I was writing a debut album. This actually was an exercise suggested by my therapist to help me work through some deep-seated emotional trauma that I'd gone through. And before I knew it, what I was writing as prose or poetry took on life as lyrics. And so the subject matter was very personal, came from some very internal places that I didn't think that I would actually feel comfortable in sharing. But as things progressed and I went further into the recording process, by the time that the last song was written in the end of February of 2025, I was surprised. Falling In, Falling Out is significant because as a song and as a title, it explores the dichotomy of life, the yin and yang. You know, you can fall in and out of love. You can fall in with a good crowd. You can fall out with friends, that kind of thing.
Are you concerned that the person who's the focus of many of your songs will be upset?
Well, little Jennifer, there isn't just one person that's the focus of many of the songs on the album. So there's not just one person that can be upset. I wrote it from the standpoint of every relationship, situationship, and friendship that I'd been in over the course of my life. I hope that what came out was or is something that people can relate to. The dichotomy of the highs, the lows, the love, the loss, the joy, the sorrow. And that's what I was striving for. The first piece that I wrote that became a song was the track Stop the Start, which helped me release a lot of not just the self-pity, but the anger that I'd had in many situations.
Of my life is gone. I learned what I will never accept again. All the red flags you flew left me empty except for chagrin. You kept on breaking my heart, pushing me to the edge, not knowing how to stop the start. Had to walk away to save myself. Being told that I'm better off dead shows that you never knew me at all. And in the vacancy where once you tread, I found peace here within my own walls. I blinded myself to what I thought you were. You used me for all you could take, until I found the strength to move on, knowing you were nothing but fake. You kept on breaking my heart, pushing me to the edge, not knowing how to stop the start. Had to walk away to save myself. Go ahead and be a martyr. It's not for me to smear what you are. Had me questioning my own sanity, yet all that seemed so far. You kept on breaking my heart, pushing me to the edge, not knowing how to stop the start. Had to walk away to save myself. But go ahead and be a martyr. It's not for me to smear what you are. Had me questioning my own sanity, yet all that seemed so far. You kept on breaking my heart, pushing me to the edge, not knowing how to stop the start. Had to walk away to save myself. Oh, you're in my past. Good riddance to you. You wouldn't know me now, but then again, you never did. You kept on breaking my heart, pushing me to the edge, not knowing how to stop the start. Had to walk away to save myself. Kept on breaking my heart, pushing me to the edge, not knowing how to stop the start. Had to walk away to save myself. Had to walk away to save myself.
Like I said, powerful. Would you say recording this album helped you to heal or provided some sense of closure?
The album has helped me heal myself. I still have a lot more healing to do, but as far as providing a sense of closure, no. There will never be closure on some of these situations and circumstances that are included in Falling and Falling Out.
You know what? This is getting depressing. Scorpio is acting like he's Oprah Winfrey with all of these painful questions, so I'm going to change things up. You also have some incredible instrumental tracks on the album. Whispers and Darkness sounds like it was performed by Kenny G. Can you explain how you were able to do that?
Lil Jennifer, I will say you're something, and in my mind, being compared to Oprah is not a bad thing, so I'd say, Scorpio, you're in really good company. Whispers and Darkness is an interesting creation. I had taken a picture of a supermoon in 2012, and that's what I used for inspiration. The original title of the track was supposed to be Shadows and Moonlight, and I had actually written fragments of lyrics, but none were cohesive enough for me to use, so it ended up being an instrumental. Now, when I write songs, I will get in my mind a concept of what tune I want, how I want it to sound, what instruments I want, etc. And so then I'll either hum the tune or vocalize or something like that. And there are numerous computer programs out there that you can run through that will give you sheet music and breakouts for guitars and pianos and organs and saxophones and flutes and strings. I mean, you name it. And I only wish that I could have afforded Kenny G to play on my track, but Here's something you're a little young that you may not know. Kenny G plays a different type of saxophone than what I use on my track. So I'm safe to say that while I would have loved to have him guest on my track, that's not him.
Thank you for directly answering the question. I wish a certain co-host would be as accommodating. And now, here's the amazing Silver Blue with Whispers and Darkness.
That was Whispers and Darkness by Silver Blue, our special guest here at the Classics Cafe.
Can you stop talking so I can ask the next question?
You know, there's no limit to your rudeness.
What's your point?
Go ahead and ask your question, little Jennifer.
Some songs on the album have a 1980s sound. Were you heavily influenced by the music of that era, and did you dress like Sonny Crockett from the TV show Miami Vice?
I will admit that I am heavily influenced by that 80s sound. I grew up in the 80s. I was a commercial radio disc jockey in the 80s, and my love for that era has never waned. I never dressed like Sonny Crockett from Miami Vice, though I will admit that I did look up to that character. And the 80s have influenced a number of the sounds of tracks on the album. If I had to pick one, I would say probably my duet with Cassandra, a track called Life in Length, which tended to capture all of the acoustical, lyrical formula from a hit song in the 80s that I really, appreciated.
I can't believe you asked him that.
What's holding you back? I've got more than I lack. Stepped into the light. My future is bright. Creating myself. Never felt so free. No time to be fake. Yeah, I've got to be me. A life lived in fear is a life half lived. It's my turn to shine. Gonna live my life in death. Make some marks that will last. Leave my doubts in the past. Not gonna run, I've got the strength. Have to make sure to live my life in length. What secrets do you keep? What keeps you from getting sleep? Time to roll the dice. Time to break the ice. Time to be what you wanted to be. No one should hold me back. I'm keeping it right on track. For once I'm doing this for me. A life lived in fear is a life half lived. It's my turn to shine. Gonna live my life in death. Make some marks that will last. Leave my doubts in the past. Not gonna run, I've got the strength. Have to make sure to live my life in length. Live for your name, not just for fame. Realize this moment's only for you. Go spread the love, don't live in shame. That's just the most you can do. Breathing so deep, these moments fleet. Live with honor, justice and love. Help out your fellow man. Give part of what you can. Make sure to thank the stars above. Let what's inside shine on the outside. Remember it's the journey, not the destination. A life lived in fear is a life half lived. It's my turn to shine. Gonna live my life in death. Make some marks that will last. Leave my doubts in the past. Not gonna run, I've got the strength. Have to make sure to live my life in length. Lift someone up, share from your cup. Make sure you live your life in length.
There's something I want to tell Silver Blue and everyone who's listening. Scorpio used to run around acting like Ricardo Tubbs from Miami Vice. I have photos, and I'm not afraid to use them.
Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I have an announcement. Silver Blue has officially released a remix of his song Neon Dreams, which was done by yours truly.
Scorpio, you amazed me with what you were able to do with Neon Dreams, which was another duet on the album with Cassandra. You turned it into something far better than I had envisioned.
I'm going to close out the show by playing the original version of the song and then my remix. Before I do, can you tell listeners how they can obtain more information about you, your current album, and future projects?
If you'd like to know more information about me, my current album, my upcoming projects, etc., my website is silverbluemusic.com. My Facebook page is facebook.com/thesilverbluemusic. And my YouTube presence is youtube.com/@thesilverbluemusic.
Thank you for being our special guest on Beyond the Beat. It was great.
Thanks, little Jennifer. It was a pleasure sharing time with you and Scorpio.
I appreciate you taking the time to be here, man. I wish you the absolute best with your albums and career. That said, this is Neon Dreams by Silver Blue. My remix of the song will follow. Until next time, try to keep a smile on your face
And a song in your heart.
Neon lights shining bright, ooh yeah. Jukebox playing through the night, yeah, yeah. Arcade games, memories made in this place we never fade. Oh, oh. Quarters clinking, sounds of joy. Pixel dreams like a toy. Ooh, fashion screams, colors so bold. Every moment pure gold. Yeah, 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 yeah. Silver goes, retro cake, memories never fade. Dreams are made in this glow. Silver goes, retro cake, our hearts parade. Magic moments in flow. Let's go. Dancing shadows, moving fast. Time can't touch, we'll make it last. Oh, ooh. Echoes of the games we played. In this dream we've got it made. Yeah, oh. Neon dreams in retro style. Every memory makes us smile. Ooh, jukebox tunes holding tight. Silver blues are in this night.